And that's definitely not his best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Costa Curta. Brazil still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Robertson.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams calmly anticipates. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Tries to pass it through. Kukçu could try cutting inside here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely ball and a real chance. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Brazil finding their passes, and he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Back into the middle. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header! Goal! Brazil! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. It's run loose here. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's the clearance. Haaland. David Villa.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Brazil are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Schneider's header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
Has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Schneider. Fermin cuts it out. David Villa. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a good ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. This might spell danger. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Brazil absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Brazil have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. David Villa, Messi. And this is Batistuta. And he plays one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Here's Haaland. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Haaland! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, the first goal came from this. And he's gone looking for safety. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Fermin. And that's gone loose. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Haaland. David Villa.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi! Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Brazil finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Messi. Now it's Villa. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Haaland is onto this. He is through. Chance, surely! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team gets his head on it! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Batistuta! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Leon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He could be in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fermin, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an excellent interception. Brazil are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That's a little off target, and it's made its way to him. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Howson attempts a clearance, has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a searching pass, and he's away. Xavi Alonso. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Donatoni. Now, can they get him away? Caceres.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. This looks promising. And he's lost his man here. Great chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how...
And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Messi. And it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Maldini. Nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Brazil are looking to go forward now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread out to the left, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Rijkaard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He is through here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Raúl, number 6, Hazard, number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 14, Hannes, number 11, Vinicius Junior, number 9, Didier Drogba.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Donadoni! Now, who's going to be first to this?
2 added
Owen?
minutes has been indicated.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. Keep the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
One of the great defenders of the time, Alessandro Curta.
Since stated, he's certainly, some would say, underrated. He's one of the great members of the Milanese elite.
Yeah, but ability was the rest. Ability is the centre back.
Chance!
Let's go. This is another magnificent from magnificent. This could be good. Very
Weeping execute deadly efficiency.
well. An example of counter real threat.
First significant moment, and it's earlier than perhaps anticipated. For and the finish! Finish! Well, now the race for the ball. He's a sharp ball here.
Well, it's a moment and big. He had good options around him, and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Vermeer! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, the smoother it gets! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is fabulous! A true, and it's been given away. Fermin, and he's had a hit! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Donatoni. Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely! Goal, Brazil! And they get themselves in front! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. Fermin. Donatoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good... And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They won. And the half-time whistle goes. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. And it's Lopez. And they're back on the ball again. Fermin. Try to. Fermin with the possibility. He is adding on the ball. No. Through. Tree. Probing pass. Oh, play into Otto. And Pedri. Oh, good read.
Great. So
Donatoni. So we've reached the hour mark. Could up again here. Cannavaro cuts it out. And he's straight offside. Field is well seen, saw that coming.
that was well played. Stopped.
Pass coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's off and running. He's away. Truly not truly superb. A goal of quality.
Could be Ben's timing was
Substitution for Brazil. Number 4, Xabi Alonso.
Time then for the first
Number
substitution of the
9,
game.
Donadoni.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear
Big chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity. Yeah, he chance! And he hits the net. Right back in the game. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. McAllister. Rijkaard proves too strong. Now it's Alvarez. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Schneider. Oh, that's ambitious. Schneider. Vermin. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So that's it. It is all over. Brazil played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here
Just
feeling utterly
today,
deflated.
Please refrain from parking outside.
Your
this
reflections
stadium.
then? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible deal. But truth work just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cesar Azpilicueta. As a fellow fullback, I'm a massive fan of this guy's tactical awareness, positioning, and he's still back off when it's tough. Always step up when the pressure is. He might be the player.
Whether that's anything to do being in the once upon a time. And he's being shifted off it. But Robson is one on the spectacular.
Not defence up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Chouameni gets it clear. Oh, he's involved to attack. Small move. Lon's pass. Accepted. Good Nice finish.
To be on the break, key element of but really is a part to it when it's that. Well, you're with too interesting. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. How forward to commit.
Playing with pace. Robson. Deft. And it's Azar. Time and again they are repelled. Xavi Alonso. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the 40 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with decisive, been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Brazil really need to look at two.
He could be here. Try Van tries to clear, and they're quick to get it back. Good defense. They've stand the defense position. Not wide. Defense long and Robert lobs to forward when Varo down by a needing up. That's here. Be a throw. And that has been clawed away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Whether it's a
pass back, it's Drogba! And it hit the woodwork out. For throw. Take is in.
Certainly in the mood to take risks.
Looking ball. It's in pass. pass, but he get well coming.
Conditioning from him.
He's played there. Shot! Should have put that one.
Well, for me, he's playing a lot more best now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems to be a change.
Concerned to make his side a lot more comfortable. Very good for a he wanted that.
Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to have commitment to goals.
This is but
it was going to happen there. How many more chances can realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
still well to him there. And that will be it. It was tense. Really intriguing controls. Those in.
Quick reminder today.
You take a ball, Jim.
Play the manager.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone is been wide. Does really to win the ball. And it's through in onto
It's just safe.
Raider.
technique of great. The privilege to control the tempo. It's up here.
Oh, can and run to that. And De Bruyne crossing, and that has been knocked clear. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Batistuta. Getting on the way through the game. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of waves.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Brazil with their